What is going on, everyone? Thanks for stopping by to watch another episode here at alliseeisW. Well, today I wanted to create this video to share with you my insights after the stock market closure. I'll share with you some biotech plays that I think can add so much value in the months to come. Now, first off, the number one ticker I wanted to share with you that I really think is undervalued at this time is Skye Bioscience, ticker SKYE. This company was formerly called Emerald Bioscience until the CEO Puneet Dhillon had rebranded the company months back from Emerald Bioscience EMBI to Skye Bioscience. Now, what's so unique about this company? Well, they are working on a bioengineered prodrug leveraging natural medicine cannabis and adding specific amino acids such as valine hemisuccinate so that the drug product can travel through your eye to the back end and the front end of the eye and bind with your innate receptors to reduce intraocular pressure. Now, glaucoma patients deal with hypertension in the eye, and with the legacy commercial drugs right now, the goal is to reduce intraocular pressure to prevent damage to the optic nerve, which really causes the irreversible blindness. Now, you really don't want that increase in IOP, so with THC VHS, which is their prodrug that they're working on, it reduces significant reduction in IOP compared to the legacy drug products such as latanoprost, owned by Pfizer. You have like Ropressa, Timolol, owned by Bausch and Lomb. Now, it's demonstrated that it's doing so much better right now, and from its previous release of its dry eyes test, which is known by the FDA back in like the early 60s, that just tells you that there's minimal safety implications. So I foresee an easy pass through phase 1 clinical trials, and we shall have that data results in the first quarter of 2022. So it's looking very exciting with this company, because we know that in Q3 of this year, the company will start human clinical trials using various techniques such as placebo testing, increasing the concentration of THC VHS, and providing multiple applications to see the effectiveness of this drug product, but specifically focusing on safety and tolerability, while also incorporating patients with hypertension in the eye. So gathering significant amount of data to really have data sets to evaluate safety implications, as well as whether the information that's demonstrated in preclinical trials, will it translate in human data experiments as well. So that's looking very promising, and one of the biggest game changers will be the release of its neuroprotection data on preclinical trials, and that's going to be the number one game changer, because we know that with neuroprotection, that can really reduce programmed cell death, apoptosis in your retinal ganglion cells, right, RGCs. And once the company is able to demonstrate that its drug product provides neuroprotection to the eye, then that's going to tap into $1 billion market, because a third of glaucoma patients have normal IOP levels but could definitely benefit from having neuroprotection. So that's going to be huge, and that will be one of the biggest major milestones as well for this company. And I'm highly confident that with the leadership team, this company will be able to execute to get its drug product and have it approved by health authorities, demonstrating safety and efficacy. So let's not lose sight of Skye Bioscience, because where the current share price is right now at 17 cents, I have firm belief that the next gap up will be coming, and this will be an easy $1 stock in the year 2021 and beyond that price. If you hold this long term, 3 years, that can be $5 to $10 from my perspective. So next ticker I wanted to share with you is Vaxart, VXRT. Why do I like this company so much? Well, lately we know that there's been several vaccines for emergency use authorization. However, there's zero vaccines that have received the approval claim from the Food and Drug Administration, meaning that it's safe and effective. In fact, all these vaccines have the linkage of emergency use authorization by demonstrating that there's clinical benefits outweighing the risk. However, there's still so much room for companies to gain market share, and the fact that Vaxart is working on an oral pill medication, that's going to be a game changer, because recently, around just with news information, it seems like the government is trying to invest billions of dollars to have different protections against COVID-19. So it seems like the mode of delivery is trying to go away from actual needles and having an oral pill tablet to be taken instead. And that's way much more easy if you think about it, now that these vaccines in place are really getting people back into the office and so forth. Now the next step is, how do you make it more convenient? So I think Vaxart has positioned itself to really accelerate with its platform at this time. So once it starts the phase 2, phase 3 trials, then this company is positioned for success, because it really has monopolized the way we look at vaccine therapy, right? By just taking an oral pill. And in terms of distribution, costs would be minimal, because you don't have to keep it at a certain temperature, right? You can distribute this very easily all around the world. So it's looking very solid. And from a share price standpoint, I believe that Vaxart can break the double-digit share price range, and from a long-term perspective, it can definitely go around the $20. Now, in the near term, the question is, can it break $15 in Q3, Q4? I have firm belief that it can. So potential 1-2x is coming with this company. So let's not lose sight of the potential.